Not bad for a little bike. Only I'm allowed to crash it. It's probably not a good idea. To the river, down to the river, on my little tiny bike. Whoops. Where I don't know where the brakes are. But apparently I do. Because I just used them. You either want a video or you don't want a video. And I know you all want a video. Otherwise you wouldn't be here right now watching a video. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we are working on the little baby chopper. Okay guys, so this is a little 49cc chain chiang or something like that, I think is how you say it. Anyway, it started off its life as a little dirt bike. The carburetor on this thing is Chinese and it's garbage. We've done everything possible. It's been cleaned multiple times. It's been adjusted to whatever the factory adjustments are, and it just does not keep the bike running. So today we're going to switch it out for something better. We've got these two Keen carbs here sitting here. This one that we bought is actually brand new and it's off of a 55cc Honda. So this is the one we were originally going to be putting on it, and then I was digging around in my box of carburetors and found this thing, which I don't actually remember where this is from, but this one is the same size as what's on there already, and it might just bolt right on. But we all know that we never get that lucky in the motorcycle world. But first things first, I'm going to take this little piece of crap off of here and probably throw it in the garbage. So a bunch of this stuff's loose already because I've had this thing apart, and my dad made this air cleaner out of clutch parts from an old Jap bike. Okay, so here's the carburetor that I'm going to replace the old carburetor with. I just want to take off the float bowl and see what it looks like in here though, because I don't even know where this carburetor came from. I can't remember and nobody knows. Just pop the bowl off and make sure it's not all crusty and gross in there. Looks brand spanking new. Pretty clean. It's good news so far. See what it's looking like in there. It's like a jack in the box. It's clean in there too. Perfect. Well, it looks like it's good to go on the bike. So, because gas in this bike is like 3 years old, so I'm gonna drain that out, because otherwise everything else I do here is probably pointless because the bike won't start anyways. Okay, this thing's ready to go on the bike. I just had to grind down a little nut here because it doesn't have threaded holes like the carburetor that came off of it does. It just has these little slots for putting nuts in. So that's good to go on now. And hopefully it starts the bike. Okay, fresh gas in the gas tank, fresh air in the tires, and a slight float adjustment, and it should start if we're lucky. Oh, cool. Spark plug plugged in. Be a good idea. Maybe less choke. I don't remember which way's on for that. Nice. Well, I'm sure the idle's got to be turned up. Sweet. I just wanted to show you guys this little thingy real quick. I have it apart because I had to clean it. And this is the little clutch from a little 250 little dirt bike or Jap bike that my dad had parts from. And he made an air cleaner cover with it. He's just got this piece of filter foam and this expanded steel type stuff that he's made a screen out of. Pop those in. And there you go. I'm gonna slap this on and then we'll be done. It's ready to go. First time in years, baby. I waited till the sun went down so that I didn't die in the heat, and we're ready to go. Okay, so I let the safety devil on my shoulder talk me into putting jeans on, as well as a backwards cap, since we're clearly up to no good over here. I'm pretty sure my neighbors already recognize this look, because I swear I wear the same exact outfit every time I take one of my uninsured vehicles out on the road. Perks of living in the middle of nowhere, or, well, out of town at least. And of course, my sunglasses, because you wouldn't be cool if you weren't wearing sunglasses at night. Let's see if this thing starts, because that is what's actually going to be the coolest of it all. No reason it shouldn't. Let's go. Oh, shoot. Turn the gas off. It's pouring out. It's about to catch on fire. I'm losing all the gas here. Turn it off. I did adjust the float, but apparently not good enough, and somehow that all just poured out without me even noticing. Till now. That was short-lived. Dang it. So much for looking cool. Back to the drawing board. Okay guys, it is daytime and we're back at it again. Got dark out last night by the time I was done messing with the carburetor, so we waited till today because this thing doesn't really have any lights. I did actually take it like for a little spin last night, but it was not looking good. I'm pretty sure that front wheel is not straight, despite how good it looks in the video. I have like no light. So I came home, and today will be the true test ride. I'm not riding this thing for like a few years now, so I'm pretty excited. I think last time I rode it, I crashed it into the side of a truck. That's probably why it has some of the problems that it has. I'm gonna kickstart this bad boy, and then we're gonna go for a little ride. This thing's automatic, so there's no clutch. It feels so stupid. My front wheel is really wobbly. It's shaky. It's more shaky than my Harley. This front wheel is dangerous, guys. Can you see that? I feel like something else is going on in the back there. It's kind of sketchy with one hand. Speed wobbles! Don't crash, Angel. We're gonna go check the mail. This camera's like just shaking everywhere. Okie dokie. Oh my gosh. Came to check the mail, not realizing that there was actually a huge pile of mail. So we'll see how this goes. Let's get it started first. Oh, I tried turning it on, Angel. That would help. Yes. No room here. Okay, put all the loose stuff in between these. And now I gotta grab my camera. Oh gosh. This is not a good idea. Checking the mail. My bike. Hopefully I don't have to put my feet down at any point. I didn't even drop the mail yet. I freaking made it. I freaking like this little thing, man. The front wheel definitely needs to be straightened out. It's pretty crooked. Okay, so test ride number 1 went good. So now it's time to get serious. Take this bad boy on the highway. See if we can get run over. Just kidding, but we are gonna go down the road a little bit further to this little spot that I discovered recently down by the river, guys. One kick wonder, baby. Like the coolest kid on the block, guys. Just kidding. As soon as I pop a wheelie, I will be, though. Not popping any wheelies. This thing's really hard to gear down. Like, you gotta pull the shifter up to gear down, because it's like all the way up is neutral, and then like it's down, 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 and pulling it up is not easy. Stop signs don't exist under 50cc. That's the new law that I just made up. Down to the river. Here we go. This thing used to be a dirt bike before it was a dirt chopper. Now it's a dirt chopper. It's way cooler. I've always wanted to look in that shed, but every time I come down here, it's dark out, and then I get scared. I might look in it today. That's a cool little spot, though. I'm pretty sure it's nobody's property because there's no signs that say I can't be here. I think it's just like public property. Pretty sure that creepy shed doesn't have bodies in it. It's probably just a pump house. Yeah, the river looks nice, but it's pretty gross. Definitely would not swim in it. I liked living near lakes, nice lakes. Now any nice lake is like an hour away from me. Pretty. And I like actually brought a little picnic with me. Nothing too fancy though. There's a train going by, so it's really loud right now. Yep, dang trains. So loud. Okay, now before I go, I have to open this creepy door. Space heater in here. Definitely bodies. Oh my gosh, this is creepy. It stinks. Oh my gosh, it stinks really bad. Not like bodies though. Like mold. Well, now I know that there's no man-eating crazy murderer person in there, then I'm good. I feel much more settled sitting here. But I'm gonna go for a ride. I don't want to be sitting at a picnic table all day. Well, it's definitely not a road tripper, but little trips around the block, guys, it's perfect for that. So, since I know a lot of you are going to ask me about it, I'm going to just tell you a little bit about the bike. This actually used to be a little dirt bike, and it didn't have any of this bodywork on it. So my dad made the bodywork. He made the tank, made the fender, made this fake little oil bucket here. This is actually just where all the electronics and stuff like that are hiding. He made the seat pan, and he also made the frame out of handlebars, actually, like old like bicycle or motorcycle handlebars. As I was already showing you, the air cleaner is made out of an old clutch out of a 250 Jap bike of some sort, and then my dad like made like the foot controls and stuff like that. It's totally custom made, a little 48cc 49cc little Chinese engine, and this is the only bike I've ever crashed, and this is the bike that actually got me into riding. When it was a dirt bike, I used to ride this thing up and down the back alley behind my house. I eventually quite quickly got tired of it because it's only 49 cc's. It's not very fast, and I had my shovel head already by that point because I bought my shovel head when I was pretty young, 15, 16, as a pile of parts, and I planned on just building and selling it. But after riding this thing up and down my back alley for a little while, I had the need for speed, and I decided that I was going to build my shovel head and keep it. And then at some point later on down the road, this thing was just kind of sitting around not being used, so my dad decided to turn it into a little chopper. And then my nephew learned how to ride motorcycles on it while it was a chopper. It was pretty cool little first bike for a kid. And I used to ride it around, like I obviously still ride around, but I crashed it pretty good into the front of a truck, which is probably why the front end is so bent and stuff now, because I definitely bent the front end when I did that, and I broke my nose, and my teeth were bleeding at the gums. Luckily none of them fell out because of that, and it was a good time. We're back in business now with this thing. It does need some maintenance because it's been sitting for a few years, so it definitely needs some work. I'm gonna just do a little bit of maintenance on it. Yeah, and then this will be like my little get around bike just for checking the mail. Probably take it to bike rallies. I might take it to Shovel Fest with me next year. Yeah guys, it's pretty sweet. I'll give you a little close-up look of it here. It's hardtail frame, but it's all made out of handlebars. I'm not sure how much of it's actually handlebars, but like the bends and stuff in it are definitely from handlebars. He made the little sissy bar, made the little fender, and this cool little oil tank looking thing, the gas tank, seat pan. My dad's always made his own seat pans. It's got this little like generator thing down here, and this is actually from like a bicycle, for the lights on a bicycle. So you just like pop this out and over, and then it's not engaged, but you pop it back in and then back over, and then it just runs up against the tire there. It does have this cool looking bicycle headlight on it, a little retro headlight. It's got a little tail light there. I like the color. Might paint it red, I don't know. Definitely got to like do some work to the chain. You can see it's rusted there actually. Yeah, so this thing needs a little bit of love because it's been sitting for so long. Pretty cool little machine though. I think it's pretty sweet. I think it's a great little thing to ride around the neighborhood. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully that like fulfilled some of your curiosity, because I know that I've had a few of you guys questioning about this bike before, and now you know. And maybe this can give you some inspiration if you got some crappy little dirt bike laying around that nobody likes to ride anymore. Maybe you can turn it into a cool little chopper that you'll all be fighting over. And if you crash it when you're drinking beers, you probably won't get that hurt, but you might get pretty hurt. Just don't crash into the side of a truck like I did. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. Hope you guys all enjoyed it, and like always, if you like what you see, or if you just like me, or even if you don't like me but you like my bikes, then like, comment, subscribe, do all those things you guys do. And like always, my lovely YouTube people, I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace. Frick, falling over. Shoot. Is it? Is that possible? No, it's not too long. Come on, fit. Hey, nabbit. Don't be so stupid. I'm a pretty stupid little idiot. Okay, so test 9. Angels doesn't know how to talk. That's why my ankle hurts today. Get out, fatty. She's got the look, she's got the look, she's got the look. But it needs to be correcting right now. And I don't know if it's diseasey. Sounds pretty sketch though. Poor, suffering little tine. Wish every single motorcycle was as easy to move around as this thing, and as fun as my shovel head. Do you know what I mean? She's got the look, nothing food. Oh my gosh, this has been on this whole time? I thought I turned you off. Stop recording, thing. Yes.